Hey there, welcome back to Popcorn and Summaries. Today, we're diving into the 2008 American superhero movie known as Hancock, but before we jump into the details, make sure to show us some love by liking the video, leaving a comment, and, of course, subscribing to the channel if you're into the commentary. Now, let's get right into it. As the scene begins, we see a man named Hancock sleeping on a bench. This man named Hancock has many superpowers, with which he is helping all the people of the city. However, no one in the town likes Hancock. Anyway, Hancock was lying in bed when a kid came up and asked him, "Didn't you watch the TV news?" Hancock then looks at the TV and sees some thieves driving away with a car. And seeing this, Hancock took out a bottle and flew towards the sky. The roof of the building collapses while flying, which shows that Hancock is very powerful. Hancock then flies over to the car the thief was fleeing. Hancock approaches the car and breaks the roof of the car and sits inside. But Hancock comes here to destroy a lot of things on the road. After getting into the car, the thieves started shooting at Hancock, which broke Hancock's glasses and the bottle he was holding, which made Hancock very angry. But Hancock's shot doesn't do anything because we all know Hancock is much stronger, or there is some strange power in Hancock's body. At one point, Hancock drove the car into a pole and handed the thieves over to the police. But we all already know Hancock has done a lot of damage so far. This means Hancock has done the city more harm than good. In the night scene, we see Hancock arrive at a bar, where a girl develops an attraction to Hancock, which leads to the girl coming to Hancock. Then the girl and Hancock talk for a while. After talking, they both come to Hancock's house. Here we can see Hancock's house on top of two cars. After some time, the girl wants to have physical relationship with Hancock, but Hancock says, "You might have problem because I have some invisible power." However, the girl flirts with Hancock for a while, which makes Hancock agree. As the two continue to have sex, we see Hancock's house begin to break down. When Hancock comes, he pushes the girl away. And then the roof of the house leaks and the semen is seen coming out. The next day we see a man stuck at a railway crossing, because of which he can't go back and forth. And in no time the train will hit his car and blow it up. But at that time Hancock comes and saves the man, but Hancock gets hit by the train and is killed by the train. It was a freight train, but the whole train was destroyed anyway. As a result, everyone there began to abuse Hancock. They say, "We don't need a superhero like you, you ruined the whole train to save a man. Also, if you do one good deed, do 10 bad deeds in return." But Hancock's words didn't matter. In fact, the city police or government has no power to do anything about it. However, the man Hancock had just saved got out of the car and approached Hancock. The man Hancock saves is named Ray. Ray comes to those people and says, "No matter what you say today, I'm alive for Hancock." Ray then thanked Hancock. After everyone left, Ray said to Hancock, "My car broke down, can you give me a ride to my house?" Hancock then drove his car straight in front of his house. Then the man's son Ray comes out and Ray gets out of the car. Ray's son is overjoyed to see Hancock. Ray invites Hancock to dine with them and Hancock agrees. While everyone is eating, Ray's son tells Hancock that "A boy at my school annoys me so much." Hancock says he should be taught. Hancock also says, "You will grab that boy by the collar and throw him on the ground and beat him a lot." Ray's wife, who was there, did not like this. Here we already say that Ray's wife has a previous relationship with Hancock that was not told in this part but will be told in the next part. However, Hancock then eats food at Ray's house and leaves. Ray goes behind Hancock's back and says, "I know you're a very nice person and you're always doing people a favor, but most people still don't like you. But I want everyone to love you and create a fan in this city." Ray also says that people don't like you for your mistakes. "I will try to correct your mistakes." Ray says, "You should think about everything I said, it will be good for you." Saying this, Ray hands Hancock one of his visiting cards. Then explain to Ray Hancock. Hancock then flies into the sky and wreaks havoc. Then when Ray comes to his room, Ray's wife says, "You should stay away from Hancock and be careful. You can never fix Hancock, that's why everyone calls Hancock bad." Ray's wife also says that these activities of Ray are always shown on TV. Ray then tells his wife, "Why do you hate Hancock so much?" "I didn't say I hate Ray's wife. I said what is true." Hancock, on the other hand, was sitting on the roof of Ray's house towards us. Hancock even heard them talking. From now on, Hancock thought he would do well from now on. Hancock went to Ray the next day to do so. Ray shows Hancock some video, where we see some video of Hancock showing all the damage Hancock did. Some of these videos are funny and some are about what Hancock has done. Here in one of the footage we see Hancock eating ice cream from an ice cream shop, but the shop is on fire. People there are saying different things about John Hancock. Ray then stops the footage and says that people don't like you because of all your actions. You are a hero and you must always act like a hero. Hancock replies that I saved many people from the old ones there that day. After going to the fire, I ate ice cream to quench my thirst. Ray then shows Hancock another footage of a whale on the beach. Many of us know whales, but they commit suicide when they come out of the water. So when someone sees a whale on the shore, he gives water to keep it alive. We also see in the footage that Hancock approaches the whale as everyone is watering. And then Hancock took the whale's tail and threw it far out into the sea, and the whale went and fell on top of a ship. There is a lot of damage caused by whaling on ships. Then Hancock said it was actually my fault. Then Ray says you do right by helping everyone, but by helping one you harm many others. And for this reason, people hate you, so you need to leave these things and benefit people with wisdom. Suddenly, Ray's wife comes there and says turn on the TV quickly and look at the TV. Then a reporter is seen on the TV saying that everyone in town wants Hancock to be sent to jail. The reporter added that Hancock was summoned to court 6 times but did not appear. Also, many things turned against Hancock. Seeing this, Ray says to Hancock, do you know what's going to happen? I think everyone in town will be happy if you go to jail, and that's why you surrender to the police. Hearing these words of Ray, Hancock realizes that he has really harmed many people. So Hancock goes straight to the law and surrenders himself. Later, when Hancock is put in jail, Hancock is surrounded by some of the worst killers in the jail. All those who surround Hancock are captured for Hancock. When Hancock is killed by the killers, Hancock fights everyone alone because we all know Hancock's strength all this time. After that, Hancock continued to spend his days in jail very comfortably. On the other hand, it is shown on TV that Hancock's going to jail has increased the number of murders in the city. While Hancock was out there, no one was afraid of committing a murder or a major crime. However, after some time Ray meets Hancock. Hancock tells Ray, I'm sick of being in jail now. Ray then tells Hancock that you've been sentenced to 8 years, so you'll have to spend 8 years in jail. Hancock gets angry and breaks down the prison door. Then tell Ray, Hancock, if you follow the law, get a good job, your sentence might be reduced. Ray also says you are a superhero, you can't lose like this, which makes Ray Hancock emotional. Hancock then understands Ray and agrees to stay in jail. Here the scene of the movie shifts and we see on TV that after Hancock leaves, the criminals of the town start committing crimes openly. And then we see Hancock lying in bed when a police officer approaches Hancock and tells him that there is a big accident in the city. Police officer says we need your help for this accident. The police officer also said that a group of terrorists had taken over a building in the city and had detained all the people in that building. Hearing these words, Hancock agreed to help them. So the police give Hancock a fancy dress and she goes out. Hancock then flies from there to the front of the building. Come in front of the Hancock building and tell the police you're doing a great job. A police officer then says that there is a policeman in danger, save him. Then Hancock went there on the police order and saw the police officer was a girl. Hancock girl tells police officer, can I touch you? Then the girl police officer said, save me from here first. Here is a funny story. The scene then shifts and we see Hancock going to rescue all the people trapped inside. Inside the building we see many people trapped there and in front of them some terrorists are holding guns at them. We all already know that Hancock can fly very fast, so Hancock suddenly breaks the glass of the building and flies into the sky with a terrorist. The rest of the terrorists do not understand what came here or what happened. Then Hancock comes again and flies into the sky with 2 others. By doing this only one terrorist is left, who is the leader of this group of terrorists. So Hancock goes to one of the surviving terrorists and says, surrender yourself. And I know exactly what to do with that terrorist, so if you try to do one more thing, I'm going to press the button on this remote and destroy this building. After hearing this from the mouth of the terrorist, we see that all the people here have a bomb planted in their stomachs. The terrorist again tells Hancock that you do my last job or I will kill them all. Hearing these words, Hancock got very angry, so he threw a steel forcefully there which cut the terrorist's hand and fell down along with the remote. Hancock then frees everyone held there and comes down to the police. Hancock then handed over the terrorist's severed hand to the police. Seeing these actions of Hancock, the police said that we did not do a good job, you did a good job. Hearing this, all the people there cheered and praised Hancock for his good work. Hancock keeps seeing these things and he likes them very much. This is the first time Hancock has done good to people perfectly without causing any harm, for which Hancock is so admired. However, all this was being shown live on TV, which Ray and his wife could see, which they were also very happy to see. Since then, Hancock has been admired wherever he goes. This movie ends with all this. Subscribe for more videos like this. turn on notifications, and leave a comment to help the channel out. Thanks for watching.